Hi, dispatch. How the fuck are you doing, buddy?
Oh, shit. Wait, how'd you know that it was me already?
I know exactly who the fuck you are, you little moron.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you were expecting the call
Now,
then.
hey, whoa. We're on the recorded line here, buddy. So, what do you want to say?
I'm actually calling to get your opinion. I wanted to know if you were happy with your donation to the Ethan Ralph and Andy Warkski campaign.
I don't give a shit about fucking Ralph. I don't give a shit about any of that shit.
Then why'd you give him $100?
I didn't fucking give him anything.
You didn't. So you didn't donate to his campaign?
No.
Oh. Well, that's
I don't
good.
give a shit about this fucking internet drama garbage other than the fact that somehow you're calling me.
Well, your number was listed connected to Yvonne Williams.
Yeah. You know why?
I would like to know why. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, how about this? How about we talk to my lawyer, and then we can kind of have some fun with that.
Okay. I was just curious as to why you were connected to Yvonne Williams. That doesn't answer my question, though.
Well, it's not going to, because you're going to speak to my lawyer now since you called me directly.
I'm allowed to call you directly. It's,
No, you're not.
Why would I not be allowed to call people?
Because this is harassment.
I've made no threat to you. I called you to get your opinion. Am I not allowed to call and ask an opinion as if I was a surveyor?
You're not a surveyor.
I don't have
You're calling
to be
you're calling for the purpose of harassment.
This is not calling for the purpose of harassment. It was calling to
But it is.
Did I harass you?
But
How have I harassed
if you're
you,
posting information online, now that's kind of public, and that's fine. But you're doing something a little bit interesting here, because you have essentially started to make contact with people in order to get them to react. Now here I'm reacting. I'm reacting because you're calling my number.
Yes. I would expect so.
I know who you are.
So you believe?
If we're going to go any further in this conversation, then we'll, take it up with the police. And
you're more than
we'll
free to
go from
contact
there.
the police after this call. I will not stop you. I've not made any threats or harassments towards you. I had simply called to get your opinion as far as being a fan. I mean, are you still a fan?
Why would I be a fan?
I'm just saying because you're
the idea of going after the pay piggies, right? That's what it is.
Oh well,
it's
currently
the people who pay. Is that what it is?
Currently, I'm calling donors who have donated in order to ask their opinions of how they feel, if they've got their money was worth, or if they feel like they got ripped off.
But why is it so important to you?
Because it's funny. It's good content.
It's good. Okay, good content, right? It's funny to you.
Yes.
But what else?
Is it funny? Is that not enough of a good reason? I get a couple laughs. I get a couple people watching. We all have a good time. We get people.
Do you get any kind of monetary consideration out of this?
I do not. I am not monetized.
So you just want to call, and you just want to find out why people donated what?
Yeah, that's exactly my goal right now.
You're doing this for entertainment purposes.
Precisely.
Okay.
Does that sound bad to you? Do you not agree with that?
If you want to call and harass people, that's cool.
I guess. I have not harassed anybody, sir.
Well, you keep saying sir, and you keep saying I haven't harassed anybody, but that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing this for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, that's correct.
So you are calling, and you are attempting to get information about something for the purposes of entertainment.
Yes.
And It's harassment.
That's
As we deem it. Now, again, we're going to now at this point.
Sir, I would like you to explain to me why this. How, sir, is this harassment?
Dispatch, it's harassment at this point, buddy. You shouldn't have.
I've made one call to you, sir.
You shouldn't have fucking called.
I made one call, sir. How is this harassment?
Call.
How is this harassment, sir?
Don't call.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir, how is this harassment?
Don't call.
Sir, what do you have against me calling? What do you have against me calling, sir, and asking your opinion? Why do you consider this harassment, sir?
Because I get 100 calls a day from telemarketers, from people trying to do fake IRS scams, from all sorts of stuff. And then this particular thing pops up.
Do you find this also entertaining? I mean, of all the spam calls to get, I mean, I'm an actual real person you can talk to and bant with and have a conversation.
You're streaming this live on YouTube, obviously.
Correct, sir.
Yeah?
Correct.
Let's see here. Mike Madness, top cleanup crew for help. Law's on my side. I'm telling my lawyer. Yeah, Mike, we already contacted a lawyer. That was the thing. But what they said to us was that as long as you don't threaten us, as long as you don't do anything that would, be violent, that, for us to leave it alone. So we did. We left it alone.
Correct, sir.
Yeah. So I guess, there's no more information I can give you. There's nothing else I can say to you.
Would you like me to contact or talk to your lawyer?
It'll be them contacting you, not me.
Okay.
But we can just simply start our legal process if you'd like, or we can end it here. And
no. I'm more than happy to have a conversation with your lawyer about this.
Yeah.
If you actually talk to your lawyer and you'd like to have a conversation, I'm more than open to. And I would, you have my number through the caller ID. If not, I can give it to you. But I am open to having a discussion with your lawyer about the legalities of this. But I believe you do already know them.
I do. So it's a question of how far are we going to go with this?
Well, so far I've called you once. I've asked your opinion. I've been respectful the entire time, sir. And I don't see how you have any legal footing to stand on. So therefore, if you would like me to speak to your lawyer, I will tell him the exact same thing. And he'll tell you that you have no case.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, I'm offering it up to you because I already know what the outcome will be.
Why do you know what the outcome will be?
Because this wouldn't have been the first time someone has threatened a lawyer action with me.
Threatened a lawyer action?
Yes, this isn't the first time someone has said, I've already contacted a lawyer. This wouldn't even be the first time that someone's actually contacted a lawyer. But I'll tell you, it'll go about as well as it did last time.
Well, the reason why I wanted to contact a lawyer was because, the swatting seems to be a popular thing with people.
Have you called your local precinct and told them that to flag your house?
Have I called or like, yeah, we had to do that because of you posting that information.
Yeah. Have you received any alerts? Have there been any
As
attempts?
of right now, no.
So therefore,
until you called me, there was nothing.
Exactly. So there's been zero harassment from us. No one else has contacted you, even though your information has been posted elsewhere. There's been no further additional harassment. There's been no contact from anyone. There's been no swatting attempts. You've taken on all the necessary precautions, and there's been no threats made to you. Therefore, you have no legal footing.
We simply did what was necessary.
Correct. And therefore, you have no legal footing. And therefore, if you'd like me to speak to your lawyer, he will then also tell you you have no case.
That's up to whatever, happens with, that conversation with the lawyer.
Again, I'm more than open to speaking to your lawyer. I'm available probably for the next 6 hours, 5 hours, during normal hours here. You're in Tennessee, so you're probably about 3 hours ahead of me. But I am more than happy to talk at any time. You have the number. That's that. I'm not trying to harass you. I was literally just trying to ask, why your wife would have donated $100 to Ethan Ralph.
I don't know.
Does she regret it?
I don't care about, huh?
Does she regret it? Do you wish she had the $100 to spend on a night out, some other thing? I mean, you could spend $100 in many different ways. I myself wouldn't mind having an extra 100.
Again, I don't know.
Would you be comfortable asking her and getting some feedback?
I wouldn't care. I don't care about this, other than it's simply just some other bullshit to deal with.
So then you wouldn't mind asking, if you don't care, you wouldn't mind asking her why she spent $100 on Ethan Ralph.
But I'm not going to continue this conversation any further. We're done.
Okay.
That's it.
Would you allow me to speak to your wife, possibly?
No.
Yvonne's not available currently?
No.
All right.
You're not talking to her. There is no more conversation between us. Any further conversation is going to be with law enforcement or with a lawyer.
Again, more than happy to speak to anyone who needs to. I'd like to speak to your wife specifically.
That's it. That's it.
Yes, I would like to speak to your wife specifically, as she was the one who's actually specifically named and donated. But if you're not willing to let me speak to her this way, then I guess we'll see.
Is there anything else?
May I speak to your wife? Ask her.
No.
Ask her what she thinks of her purchase.
Sure. Let me go see what she thinks.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Apparently, she was a fan.
She was. Is she no longer a fan?
I don't know.
Well, you said she was a fan. And now, was being past tense. I'm just assuming that means that she's no longer a fan.
She is no longer a fan.
All right. So
and
then,
she could have given him a refund and not have dealt with it at all.
I would encourage your wife to seek a chargeback, as Ethan Ralph and Andy Warkski are not meeting the promises that they've met and outlined on their campaign, and would recommend calling your credit card company or your bank and requesting a chargeback. You are more than within your right to request a chargeback, since they're not meeting your expectation there, and I would encourage you to do so.
Oh, apparently you just heard from her. There you go.
I couldn't quite make her out over the phone.
Fuck Ralph and his giant gunt, apparently.
Your wife is based. You married well, sir.
Yeah, I think I did. Now, do we have anything else to discuss?
That's it. I would just highly encourage you to get your $100 back and go spend a night out with your wife.
Well, we'll spend it on something. So, did you get your entertainment value out of this?
I did, sir. Appreciate your time. And your wife's.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her thank you on my behalf.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, have a good one, Dispatch. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I mean, really, so much for calling.
All right. Yeah. Well, I appreciate your input. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye. Woo! That was fun. That was a fucking great call right there. Somebody go back and clip that out, please.